the Boogie Movement at that time?
It's early. This is 06,
I understand that, but I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out how it ended up playing its way in.
So I'm gonna say it's the genesis of Boogie. 06, 07 is beginning. I would say the kind of the Boogie Movement start with Check Out My Lean, Lil Sean.
On the scene, check out the way I lean, chilling with the team.
And Lil Joe, watch me do this.
I'ma do this and watch me do that. Watch me do this, cause I
Watch me do this. Yeah. Them to me was like the beginning of Boogie.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
All right.
And it's just, you'll never have it back because you're around nothing but your people. And your people are your professors, they the admin, so it's nothing but your people around. So it's a
What did you learn going to black college about us as a people?
Oh man, niggas gonna nig. Niggas gonna nig every time. Gonna nig, and that you know, we are the most gifted people on earth. It's nothing that we can't do. We look at the Black Wall Street, different things back in the day. If we band together and put our mind to it, we really unstoppable.
That's real. I want to talk to you about just how you and Dorrough first linked up. Was it at Prairie View?
It was at Prairie View.
Tell me how that was, and how was the young Dorrough? Just like when you first met him. Let's talk about it.
Dorrough. Young Dorrough.
Okay.
Young Dorrough DeMarcus Dorrough, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to put the government out there. But nah, man, I was a senior. He was a freshman. So I met him. He was a kid, man. He was just really ambitious. He would walk around putting stickers of himself on campus. That's how I met him. He was just, as a young kid, he played basketball. Never was in class or nothing, you know. But just put stickers of himself. So I'm like, who is this kid? I never heard his music. I just seen his brand. Because, you know, Prairie View, you have all these artists. He's the youngest, but he's getting popular. And so just his work ethic, man. I met Dorrough as a freshman. He had went and bought a computer. I don't know how he got the money for it, but just taught himself Pro Tools, had a little sock mic, and would just record, had posters of himself. He was ready to go as an 18-year-old, like, man, I'm supposed to make it. And, you know, he didn't have, like, no ice, no jewelry, nothing like that, but just pure 100% work ethic.
Ambition. Okay, so you see him, and you and him basically link up. Do y'all link up on a producing tip, or do y'all link up on just a, hey, what's up, I like what you're doing tip?
Producing tip. So I had a mixtape I would do in college called Financial Aid. And bless you. And kind of he wanted to be on my mixtape. So I had CD burners in my room. I turned my dorm room into a studio. And I would make up mixtapes, link with fraternities and sororities, have them host them, and I would pay for them, and they would pass them out on campus. So Dorrough wanted a spot on my mixtape. So that was the initial way of us linking.
Wow. And so as you guys were linking and you basically, y'all liked working together, did y'all decide at that point to work together to more, or how did you know Cash at that time too?
I knew Cash at that time. He was a student on campus. So what the thing that led into us, we had a song called Do the Muscle.
Yeah.
I was a rapper back then. I was a rapper. I want to be Manny Fresh. So I was rapping and make the beats. The very first verse in Do the Muscle is me.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
And so, yeah, man, it was me. My cousin Digi Norm was the second verse.
So you and Digi Norm cousins?
Real life second cousins.
Okay.
Real life second cousin. I grew up with Norm, family reunion, all that good stuff.
Wow.
You know
Shout out to Norm, man.
He was chubby. We looked a lot alike. He done got fit on me. So, you know, he's showing his cheekbones.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's my real first cousin. So I said, man, this is the Do The era where you got Do The Ricky Bobby and, you know, Do The Soulja Boy, just all the Do The songs. I was like, man, this is before Do The Ricky Bobby, though. This is early in the movement, like 06, 07. I said, man, we need a Dallas Do The song. You know, everybody was doing this. And I was like, man, let's make a song called Do The Muscle. And so first out the gate, we put it out. It just instantly goes. Wins Battle of the Hometown Jams on K104.
Wow.
They put it in Mix Show. We start getting shows. We're still students at Prairie View at this time. But the success of Do The Muscle kind of like let me and Dorrough like, okay, we got something. You know, this is big. So we came home that summer. We kind of blew it up. We went back to students that fall. And we was like, all right, let's get back to work.
Okay, were they doing the Boogie Movement at that time?
It's early. This is 06,
I understand that, but I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out how it ended up playing its way in.
So I'm going to say it's the genesis of Boogie. 06, 07 is beginning. I would say the kind of the Boogie Movement start with Check Out My Lean, Lil Sean.
on the scene, check out the way I lean, chilling with the team.
And Lil Joe, watch me do this.
I'ma do this and watch me do that. Watch me do this, cause I
Watch me do this. Yeah. Them to me was like the beginning of Boogie. That's when it's like, okay, this is a sound, this is a tempo. I get it. And so it kind of set us like, okay, we got a sound. Like, you know, it's not Atlanta. It's a little bit slower. It kind of got some Atlanta elements. Kind of got swag elements, but it's of our own. And so to me, Do the Muscle was the beginning. But then when I seen her check out Marlene and Lil Joe, it just made it click like that.
Wow. And so then you knew we got something. How did you and was that Do the Muscle before that?
It was before that, yeah.
So how do you not equate it to as a part of that?
It didn't get as big because we were college students and we didn't understand the necessary. We knew we had 2 months to blow the record. We got to go back to school in the fall. You know, these other cats are in Dallas. They touring. They really doing DJ service and these things. We just some college kids that's boogieing, jigging, just trying to figure it out.
Well, you got because I done had Fat Pimp on here.
True.
And Rack Daddy, he that's the claim to fame. And don't try to say I'm starting nothing. I'm not gonna do this with y'all today. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of how when I talked to him, I felt like that was his version of it because he didn't go to school with y'all. He was way over he wasn't even there with y'all. So how does his play into the mix of all this?
Okay. And fun fact, I went to high school with Fat Pimp.
Okay.
Before he went to Duncanville, he went to a year of high school with me in South Grand Prairie. Then he transferred to Oak Cliff.
That's hard. That's hard. That's my guy, man. Shout out to Fat Pimp.
He tried to play a little baseball. I don't know if it worked out for him. So he's like, I'm going to Duncanville, and then he started rapping.
So how did his Boogie Movement, his was huge in the fact of all this happening?
No, it was big. It was huge, and I would say it's up there with Check Out Marlene.
He in the mix.
He in the mix, 100%. He in the mix.
Okay, I just want to get that straight.
For me, it was Lil Joe them Check Out Marlene. Okay. Personally, but Fat Pimp was in that era. He in the mix. All them songs got record deals. Even Fat Pimp, he got I think Warner Brothers.
That's right.
We didn't sign no deal off Do the Muscle. We kind of went back to we used it as an interest. Like, okay, we're not gonna sign a deal. We finna go back to college. And then at that year, that's when you hear the Halle Berry's walk ice cream paint job.
Yeah, we gonna get into that.
But Do the Muscle was the genesis.
Intro, that was the intro of it all.
But it didn't get as big as those ultimately because that was also our genesis of the music business. And we just didn't necessarily sign a record deal off that single.
Wait a minute, you just mentioned Halle Berry. That song had a lot of controversy with it.
It did.
That was a song you did the beat.
Me and Superstar did the beat together.
You and Superstar did the beat. It was some mess went on with that song. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was Dorrough. Dorrough was in that situation.
Yes.
It was his song, or whose song was it?
It was Superstar's song. We were all a group.
Superstar, did they had a verse on there?
Yes.
Okay.
And Superstar is the hook. That's him. To this day, that's the hook.
Halle Berry.
All that's Superstar.
Halle Berry.
All that's Jamal.
That
Superstar.
nigga jamming like hell.
I'm throwing niggas real government names out there. That's Chris, Fat Pimp, Jamal, Superstar. You know what I'm saying? But that's Super on the verse, on the hook, on everything. So it's his. Even the beat. He had a skeleton of the beat, and he was like, hey, Q Smith, I want you to help me co-produce this. I'm a fan of your drums. I'm a fan of your mixing. I want you to turn this up. I got this idea. Everything Halle Berry is 100% Jamal Parker.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.